Danish friendly neighbourhood bus driver, and we are on an Enviro 200 mmc, and we are doing the number 1 to Bolton this morning. Into that, yeah, Bolton's this morning. Start at 7:40. Quickly run down to the yard and go and pick up a bus. Done my safety checks. Good vehicles like these, they're really nice inside and modern. Just gonna text my wife my duty card. So we're on duty 8:04 this morning. Sees us doing 2 Boltons, 1 Jack Key drives, and then a 6 to top it off. So that's a bit of a strange one, really, isn't it? Bit of a strange one, but nonetheless, something different to do. Obviously, on the 6s on the weekend, you don't go up Russell's Place, so you tend to be a bit quicker. Yeah, never know, might be on the street light later, as one just comes in from Preston Bus Services. I really wanted to give myself a couple of minutes to calm down before talking about those street lights, and I've realised the bus size is pretty good, but everything else is just really bad. Especially when you come from a B10 to a B7 to an Eclipse, and then obviously the street light is their newest sort of design, sort of like themselves, their own chassis, their own hardware, their own software. It just feels a bit, it just doesn't feel right. It just feels a bit incomplete. Everything just feels a bit difficult to use. The one biggest thing for me is, obviously as a driver, is reprogramming yourself on what your gap distance is. So you get to a junction on an EMC 200, a Versa, Eclipse, Gemini, B10. You know what sort of speed you've got and power to use. Them are just slow. And then it's making sure you get all your cab positioning right. Everything just feels a bit off. And the issue I was having with mine was I couldn't turn it off, and every time I turned it off and I turned it back on, it wouldn't come back on, and I had to battery reset, flip a master, flip the secondary master, flip the third master, and then you're just losing all your data and information. So it's a bit of a bad do. Right, so I'm due on stand at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to head to stand now and pick up my first load of passengers and make my way to Bolton. I hope you have a good day. Hope you enjoy this video. Four minutes. And then off to Bolton. Apparently it's a beer festival in Bolton today, so it's quite busy. We've got the first bus from Bolton as well, which makes it busier as well. 5 minutes, and then back to Darwin. B10s, B7s. Second trip, so we just had an hour off, and now we're on 5:06, and we're doing this bit here on Jack Keys Drive, and then going to that one, coming back from Jack Keys to Blackburn, and then we're going to do one more Bolton to go ahead with. So yeah, so far it's okay. Been a bit busy this morning, but should settle down maybe this afternoon. There's a festival on in Bolton, so that may be why it is busy. Overall, yeah, not bad. Not too bad. I like doing the Jack Keys bit because I get to reverse the bus into a small gap. And the small gap is a little alleyway. Well, it's not an alleyway, it's more like a parking bay. So yeah, I wish I could show you that. I didn't have a camera to show you that. I need someone to come with me to show it, but yeah. So yeah, just got 5 minutes here to wait. Cemetery very rarely picks anybody up. It's more coming back down the hill it picks people up. Unless it's like mid-afternoon when people have been out already. So yeah, hopefully the next one isn't too bad, and then we'll see. We've got a 6 or a 7 going to, I think, Arwood or Accrington. We'll figure it out when we get there. We'll get it back. I'll have a look at the board. But yeah, let us know, and see you at the next bit. Just be quiet. No, it was this lot. I was coming up here and I was coming into this bit. So you don't know what's on this under this growth.
Yeah, they filmed them going.
Yeah. Proper difficult then to back that in. I proper mucked that up. I got angle completely wrong. Right, let's just checked to see what's on board. Any left? You don't get many people coming up to Jack Keys. Like I said, it's usually in the afternoon. No lost property. Yeah, so dead simple, dead easy. Just got to get used to turning around, and yeah, we've got 3 minutes till we depart. So yeah, dead easy, dead fun, love it. Can't go. There, go on now, do it.
Make sure you subscribe to this guy.
There you go.
This is the best.
We're parting the video now. Right, so we have done our 4, 6. We've done our number 1s, and now it is time to do our final job, which I believe is a 7.
We've got a few minutes to wait to make sure we don't leave this stop early. We'll get moving again very soon.
Number 6 to Great Arwood via Accrington. Great Arwood and then Accrington. Right, let's just get my cash out my side of my pocket, and then we'll go and do this one. Oh god, there are more diversions at the moment because of pride. Right, we're just done. Brought the vehicle back. It's getting refueled. I've swept it. Martin's on refueling tonight, so good luck to Martin. Connie's on. Baz is shift fitter. Good luck to Baz. So yep. A lovely hot one. See you tomorrow. I don't know if he's on tomorrow actually. But yeah, bit of a long day. Bit of a weird one. Yeah. Nice to meet all of you. Met a few of you today. Obviously, you'll see Jojo's message. I think his name was Jojo. I'm sorry if I get your name wrong. Such a long day. I never know if I'm coming or going. These days, let's get focused. But yeah, hopefully that gives you a bit of an insight into the difference between the Darwins. Well, actually, I don't know if I actually remember finishing touch on the street lights. So, for me, the street lights, I was just saying to Martin there then, the type training, you should be told how slow they're really going to be. Like, they're deadly slow. So, it's a case of, as a driver, you're already programmed to do like so much. When you go to pull out, you calculate, everything's calculated that we do. We calculate our moves out, calculate our approach. So the size of them are really good. I really like the size. The width of them perfect for like the 6As. Going up Shakespeare Avenue, they're perfect. And going around Parkview Road, I didn't feel as tight as I do in a Versa. But the rest of it, the electronic malfunctions, the resetting this, clicking that, yeah, and the speed. They're like the two big factors for me, and I thought about it, and I was like, I went off, and that's why I put 2B continue, because I was in a right bad mood with them. Yeah. And I really thought it was a case of, maybe it was just me, But after speaking to a lot of drivers who drove this weekend, you know, a lot of them have said the same thing: slow, you're just unpredictable in the sense of you go to set off and then like you've no power, but the power slowly builds in. Sometimes you get to a hill and you start crawling up it, and it's great and all for passenger safety. They'll improve passenger safety tenfold because no one should ever fall on them. But they'll improve like accident rate through people hitting us because they're so slow and they won't expect how slow we're going to be. But yeah, that's the street lights, micro hybrid things that we've got today. MC, I gotta admit, I don't like the brakes on the Enviro 200s. They're really just soft brakes, especially in the wet. A couple of times I found myself, you know, a foot stuck to the floor. You know, I just need to get used to it, and I think a lot of it's been a bit tired recently. I'm looking forward to my holiday coming up in September. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do content-wise. We might do some content while we're down there because there are a lot of nice bus routes and walks and stuff. So we might do some stuff while we're down there with the family. But yeah, but thank you very much for those all that have watched this week, all that watched the B10 last ride. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, you get another go on a B10." No, I might not, because this is the last of the overtime for me. After this week, I'm not booked in for any more overtime unless I want it. And there's a strong possibility that I won't do any more overtime now until lead up to Christmas, because my battery's that low. I'm flat. You know, I'm giving this quite a lot of my time. I'm giving obviously Sebastian, Sarah a lot of my time. So, and the job itself gets 40 hours a week out of me. So yeah, my time's just, my batteries are really low at the moment. So yeah, it might just be a case of I don't drive one until they go to preservation. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. I don't know how long it's going to be. I can't remember what I caught today. Might be a 12-minute one. It might be a 10-minute one. But yeah, this has been fun making this one. And I'll see you in the next one. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button. It is the best metric you can do. Hit the thumbs up button and then click share, like and subscribe for all the other goodness that we come up with. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.